Do you see this? Do you see? Not the lady canceling her $150,000 wedding at Disney. She was not playing. She said, "Take my money back, thank you. Don't be trying to silence me, honey." I'm like,
Disney World is empty right now. Let me show you just how low the crowds are. I'm talking about a 30-minute wait for Tron, Space Mountain being a walk-on, It's a Small World, another walk-on, a 20-minute wait for Jungle Cruise, another 5-minute wait, a walk-on for the Teacups, virtually no line to be found at Seven Dwarfs Minecart, a 20-minute wait right here for Peter Pan. I mean, look at this board up here. See these People Mover cars? They can't even fully load them. Another ride where it's not even getting filled up. It's so empty here that characters are just wandering around Magic Kingdom for meats. If you want a picture in front of the castle right now, there's not a soul. Yeah, and this is not just me zooming in. I mean, if you come to the park regularly, you know this is not a sight that you regularly see. And by the way, the crowd levels are not just low here, they're also incredibly low across all the parks. This is not just like a Magic Kingdom only thing. If you're trip planning for next year and you can swing it vacation-wise, the week after Labor Day, I'm telling you, this is just an incredible time to come to the park.
We have some major news right now. The boycott of Disney and ABC is growing fast, and there is significant pressure on the company right now to reinstate Jimmy Kimmel or apologize to viewers. Hundreds of thousands of people are actively canceling their subscriptions to Disney Plus, to Hulu, to ESPN Plus, all these other Disney products because of the suspension of Jimmy Kimmel. Large Disney Plus stars have come out and urged people to cancel subscriptions to their own network. Former CEOs of Disney have urged essentially cancellations. This is a significant boycott that appears not to be slowing down at all right now. And while, according to latest reporting, Disney and ABC, they're feeling the pressure. They're feeling the pressure significantly. So keep it up. If you want to make change, the best way to do it is to make your voice heard. And a lot of people are canceling subscriptions and stuff right now. So spread the word. If you want to subscribe to something else, subscribe to my stuff, subscribe for free, follow along for more.
Hi guys, welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. I really hope you're doing fine, and currently the breaking news that a lot of people are being surprised that Disney is losing billions of money after cancelling Jimmy Kimmel. And a lot of people that really came out and they're really boycotting Disney because they really cancel Jim Kimmel, and a lot of people, they feel like people should have freedom of speech in United States or in America. Guys, just watch this clip till the end and then I'll be back with more comments.
So it seems like you guys are absolutely destroying Disney and Hulu to the point where actors in big documentaries and shows are not showing up to red carpet events, to the point where they have to cancel the red carpet events. Not only did they lose $4 billion in market value, even though Jimmy Kimmel is scheduled to be coming back on air, because of all your cancellations of subscriptions to Disney Plus and Hulu, Disney is literally shaking in their boots. Even Disneyland was empty over the weekend. People are completely boycotting the park, including movies and shows associated with Disney. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to buy TikTok just so they could cut this racket off. Now, there's a new movie coming out called Tron. This is a Disney movie, and they put $170 million into this movie. I don't think it looks very good, and it has Jared Leto in it. So boycotting this Tron movie would definitely make an impact. Though it does suck that Evan Peters is in it, the guy that played Dahmer in the show. We all love him, but sometimes you can't make change without sacrifice. I just wanted you to know that your plan to disrupt Disney by canceling your subscriptions is definitely working.
So currently right now, Disney is learning the very hard and fun lesson that racism equals brokey. They are currently at a loss of $3 billion plus just today. And they are projected to continue losing, and this is all as a result from the fallout of them canceling Jimmy Kimmel's show indefinitely. I saw the video of one woman who canceled her $150,000 wedding at Disneyland, saying she doesn't get down with this. 150 stacks gone. She said, nope, never again. No more Disneyland, no more cruises. We don't get down with fascism. This is all just like a little restorative for me, at least personally. Because for a long time, I was under the belief that all Disney adults were just too deep in the sauce, like they've drank way too much Kool-Aid. And for a lot of them, that's their bottom line. They will spend anything, do anything for that rat. But to see so many of them revoking their season passes, their cruises, like, that's where the real money is. And it does make me feel a little tickled pink to know that they are doing this. Like, I'm glad to know humanity isn't completely lost to like shiny sparkly things.
So I just canceled my Disney Plus subscription, my ESPN subscription, Paramount Plus, and Hulu. Let me know if there's any others that I'm missing so that I can go ahead and cancel those too. As a family of 5, we were planning on going on a Disney vacation at the end of the year, and those plans have now been canceled. We are going on a different type of vacation. I have seen so many videos on my For You page of so many people saying that they canceled. A lot of people also had vacations planned and they canceled those too. Between yesterday and today, millions of people in the US and Canada have already canceled. And the Disney website was so overwhelmed yesterday that every time I try to cancel, it kept crashing. Disney was not equipped for the influx of cancellations. And last I checked, Disney stock went down significantly. So clearly the boycott is working. Let me know in the comments if you are gonna be canceling, what you're canceling. And like I said, whatever I'm missing from the list that is tied to you know what, and then tell me what you're subscribing to instead. I'm still keeping my Netflix because last I checked, they're not affiliated. I did see some comments of people saying that they're gonna be subscribing to PBS and donating to PBS, which is something that I will be doing as well. But aside from that, please share your ideas in the comments because we are not fooling with Disney anymore.
I just signed up for Disney Plus and Hulu so I could cancel it.
Disney has lost $4 billion since firing Jimmy Kimmel.
What happened?
Disney owns ABC, who fired Jimmy Kimmel for using his free speech, all because he made a joke about Trump and Charlie Kirk. So people instantly started to unsubscribe from Disney, Hulu, and all the other companies they own. As a result, Disney lost $4 billion in evaluation in one night.
How was the $4 billion calculated?
They lost $4 billion in market value alone because people are disavowing using Disney ever again or as much as they can. So that doesn't even count for all the subscriptions and lack of tickets they're going to sell. Include all the merch people used to buy. This is a countrywide boycott. It's also going to affect any Disney collaboration opportunities, making investors lose confidence. Some people are saying, why do people care this much about Jimmy Kimmel getting fired over that? They'll ruin Disney.
Do the right thing and you won't be boycotted.
You mean like Target? But if you like Disney-owned apps like Hulu, why would you stop watching it because you didn't like one thing they did?
Because if we sit idly by and allow this to happen, this will only get worse for me and you in the future.
I didn't understand any of that. If I want to go to Disneyland, I'm going to go to Disneyland.
You don't even have money for Disneyland.
The power is in the people 2024. I'm still gonna go to Disneyland. That's my benefit.
The Disney and Hulu boycott is actually working. This is Disneyland, and as you can see, it's looking much more empty than it normally does. People have decided to stop supporting Disney and anything Disney related since the canceling of Jimmy Kimmel. People are also canceling their subscriptions.
Well, it turns out that it's not going well for Disney. After their decision over the past week, they have lost over $4 billion. It's gotten so out of control that their cancellation pages have crashed. And there have been calls from all types of celebrities that work for Disney ABC for boycotts of Hulu, Disney, ESPN, and all of their channels included. And in an attempt to save some of their subscribers, they've even said when you go to cancel that they'll drop it down to $2.99 a month. And then after a while, it'll go back up to $9.99 a month. One of the biggest problems that they're facing is the fact that people are very frustrated with what occurred last week. And by right, people have the right to voice their opinion, and they are showing it by canceling Disney. Subscribers to many of the Disney products voice their opinion on social media and other platforms by telling Disney to ask Walmart and other companies that did not toe the line. So let me know your thoughts as to, are people right by putting up these signs and doing what they're doing with Disney over what occurred over the last week? Or is it just overreaction to what happened? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, I'd love to hear from you.
Disney is suddenly getting a heart and saying that they are concerned with prices of the park and asking, you know, why can't families afford Disneyland and why isn't it such a magical place? Well, I'm here to tell you, Disney is only magical if you're a millionaire. Let me say that again. Disney is only magical if you're a millionaire because you have to be able to afford the fast passes, okay? You can't just buy tickets to the park, okay? I have 5 people that I would have to take to that park, okay? My son wants to go for his birthday, right? So it's not just like $150 a ticket because you won't get on any rides. So if you want to do fast passes, That could add on another $400 per ticket. Then you have all the food. Forget about staying at Disney. Nobody can afford that, again, unless you're a millionaire. But to be able to pay to have the magical experience, you have to be able to get ahead in the lines, because everybody knows you go to Disney and you're lucky if you get on 1 to 2 rides. And
a Florida father is going viral after showing just how costly a day trip to Disney World has become.
Before we even got into the park, it cost me $30 just for parking. And even being a Florida resident, tickets for a family of 5 with one child under 10 was still $974. The rest of the family decided they want to go to dinner at downtown Disney Springs. This place was my literal hell, totaling $245.27. The grand total for our day was $1,391.91.
I kind of had a feeling it would go viral. It's very relatable. It's family friendly.
Hi guys, welcome back once again. I really hope you've watched the full combination of the clips, and all the credits goes to the original creator of the video. And we have all seen how a lot of people that really boycotted Disney, how a lot of people that really cancelled their subscription due to when they dropped Jimmy Kimmel. And the reason why they suspended, the suspension was triggered by a controversial monologue he gave about the assassination of conservative artist the late Charlie Kirk. And Jimmy Kimmel just implied that some in the MAGA, in quotes, Make America Great Again movement, were trying to distance themselves politically while still capitalizing off the tragedy. The reason why Disney just dropped Jimmy Kimmel is because of how maybe he talked about how Charlie Kirk was maybe killed or assassinated, and that's the reason why maybe Disney decided to drop him. And a lot of people really came out, they were very furious, they were very angry, and they decided to just to unsubscribe the subscription from Disney, from Hulu. And we have all seen how they've lost billions of money, and to a point whereby they had to reach an agreement and went ahead to talk to Jimmy Kimmel. At least maybe they can bring him back, because the rate at which they are really losing the billions of money, the rate at which a lot of people are really cancelling the subscription. We have all seen how that lady really canceled a $150,000 wedding ticket that he really wanted to go and maybe to perform it at Disney, but he really cancelled it. So they really lost a lot of money, and we have all seen how right now Disney is empty. There's no anyone going there. And one thing a lot of people they are really complaining about Disney is maybe the price of how they are really charging the price that are very expensive. The price is so expensive, a lot of people maybe can't afford in there. And if you go to that Disney, a lot of people are really complaining of how they're really charging their prices, of how they're actually charging their food. And this is the reason why maybe a lot of people ain't eating or ordering food at Disney, because of how they are so expensive. And a lot of people they came out and they boycotted this Disney, and it was really serious, to a point whereby they just have to maybe instead the Jimmy Kimmel, because the company said they had thoughtful conversation with Kimmel and decided to bring the back show, rendering the decision to pull him off seen by many as overly reactive under pressure. The reason why when they dropped Jimmy Kimmel, they saw how a lot of people they really came out and they boycotted it. A lot of people who booked their ticket, they really canceled it, and they just wanted to go and visit other places. And people really came out and said that America right now, they have their freedom of speech. There's no anyone who just can't talk or talk about other people. And this is the reason why maybe they really make a lot of people furious when they dropped Jimmy Kimmel, because a lot of people really come out and they ask themselves, why did they drop Jimmy Kimmel? Because he was just talking, he was just maybe talking on his side. But when they did that, they have really lost a lot of billions of money. And the funny thing is that Jimmy Kimmel, whenever when they dropped him, Jimmy Kimmel, his contract wasn't expired. If they had decided to drop him, they will be still, or they must be still paying him, because his contract, they signed his contract till 2026. If they dropped him, they had to pay him. But eventually they really call him, and they have decided to maybe bring him back, because of how they have really faced a lot of backlash, because of how they have really faced a lot of people unsubscribing from their Disney. So guys, we really hope America could be greater once again. We don't want a lot of these issues coming out. We have all seen how a lot of Democrats, they are really mad. A lot of Democrats of how they are furious of how things they are really in America. And guys, this video is just for educational purpose. We are just here to learn, and if it was for the first time you come across my video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe and share. Thank you so much for your time. May God bless you whenever you are. One love.